That's slightly awkward, isn't it?
I'm responding to comments in my own stream.
That makes sense. 1 second. Oh, yes, another reason to ping. Okay. And they both seem to have spawned quite far away from each other, which is certainly a good thing.
Okay, we're back.
Game. Yep, we are back.
Hell yeah. Okay, 1 sec.
Just for the last, I was gonna say 2 games, but that implies Barda's gonna take it here. But
We'll see.
I haven't seen the Imperial spawn yet. Do you want to get your Reddit account out? I think they're about to post another really good lumber mill. Oh, there's an ocean between them. They're on 2 separate continents. This is just like that time I played Jillian. This is a naval game, and they can both. But Imperius can see that he's based on his own continent. Imperius knows. Does Barda know? Barda is 1 explorer away from knowing. Like it's a pretty perfect donut map. Barda does not know yet.
Okay, I'm back. Did
Jillian,
I miss anything extremely exciting and awesome?
So remember when we played each other and we were both on like 2 different continents?
Oh, do you remember this?
Well, this is exactly what this game is looking like. There is a big sea between them, so it's going to be a naval game.
Oh boy.
Which means a lot of movement, and naval units hit hard and don't have a lot of defense. So,
Are either of the tribes better suited to naval combat than the other?
well, naval combat is expensive, and both tribes are good at economy.
Fair enough.
So, not implicitly. That being said, the naval line is kind of off. Like away from the starting text for both Barda and Imperius. So it does nullify Barda's technically the fact that hunting is better on the open than organization. Because if you want archers, you need hunting into archery. And for Imperius, you need organization into hunting into archery, if that makes sense. You know, two texts instead of 1. That being said, look at those beautiful for Barda. Look at those beautiful forge and iron spots.
They're beautiful.
Triple
They're
gold
amazing.
mountain. Oh. And you can probably market both of them. Yeah.
So he could do double. He could do 2, right?
Double forge, yes, on either way, and then he can market both as well.
And he very quickly
Could actually market 3. And I think he can see that he's on his own, because if you're on your own like this, going for early forge and early eco is, you assume you can't be punished, and frankly, he doesn't know yet, like on his map, it's not revealed, but if he has reason to believe he's on his own, then you absolutely do what he's currently doing. He took the gamble on climbing it paid off.
Do you think that for him, in this game, do you think getting archers will even be that important?
I think you still want them because...
they go in boats, right?
Well, they have this big advantage of the catapults. Yes, they don't have 1 more damage, like they don't have 1 less range, but you can move and shoot with archers. Can't really do that with catapults, so the utility that provides is quite important. And with this kind of setup, I'm going to call it now late game, and they're both going to have economies to be able to like road archers or things underneath them. And there goes, he goes for the explorer there. And that is a good explorer, oh my god. And turn 7 Smith, turn 7 Forges, wow.
Okay, yeah, there it is.
Okay. And Imperius as well has a lot of good land behind himself to grow as well. He's gone straight for the center, and... Oh no. Can he interrupt that cap? From Imperius?
Yeah, he doesn't have any units remotely near.
I mean, he could theoretically giant push, but on turn 7, that would be impressive out of any city. I think he's going for the giant push, because he has to. He can because of the forge!
Because of the turn 7 Smith.
I think maybe.
Wouldn't he have to
4
spend
points?
a bunch to...
Well, yeah, but he's got 14 in bank, and he can chop, I think. Does he have forestry? He surely has forestry.
Surely. It would be a
Oh, you
sort
said
of
the
wonder.
giant pushes the unit out of the city, like you
Yes.
said. Okay, yeah.
And that's the only way he can really I think he realizes he can't, so... What is he doing? Is he getting a giant out of Flark for a recapture and giving up on it? I think he's doing just that. Yeah, I don't think he can giant push necessarily, so... Oh dear. Well, that's a very, very good move by... Wait, no.
I wish I.
He
had
gets that, he
shredded.
gets it! He gets it! Double giant turn 8!
He looks
Oh,
very
that's
pleased with
beautiful.
himself.
That was beautiful. Oh, he's just... If you see that as Imperious, you have to be sad, but there you go for farming. We might actually be able to see now with farming windmills. We saw them in the first game, and we're going to see them not much more than that. That was a beautiful play. Double giant. I think he could have pushed from the bottom city, but he calculated like the resource he would get, like the +5 from each level up.
He counted on his fingers.
He did it. He did not need to use a calculator.
Did not need a calculator.
No. That being said, while Barda's position is very strong here because of that beautiful economy, he has 23 versus 16 with equal city count. Imperious' cities are, if you're fighting a naval battle, having those cities so far up in your opponent's face is a non-trivial advantage. That being said, being up in your opponent's face is a great way of getting pinged by catapults. And with those forge spots, yeah, I mean, both excellent forges if you want to go down markets and have all of the money. And I think that's his play, surely. There's also a universe here where it grabs sailing and just plonks this early giant down and says, okay, I'm going to sacrifice this giant, but you spend all of your resources dealing with this now. Oh, and he literally picks up sailing. He literally...
Yeah.
What?
I called it. I called it.
Who
Yep,
needs- this is
ported
why
down
Lemon
south,
Cake doesn't
he's
need-
doing it. He's doing it. Yep, he literally, I called it. I told you, scripted.
Lemon Cake does not need astronomy when he's predicting his future himself.
So I was being born, but then I didn't like the way the stars aligned, so I went out there and I moved them to a more appropriate alignment to make sure I got the right.
What is your zodiac sign? Or whatever doxing?
So you know, but
Oh, wait,
I cut that
yeah,
out from the
yeah.
video. And I actually have a joke line up for this. People say that, like, I keep saying, people accuse me that astrology doesn't work, but then people have walked up to me and said, Mr. Lemon Cake, you're an absolute Cancer. And I'm like, damn, how do you know? But yeah, no, I am a Cancer. I think that's a reasonable enough thing to, like, operate. You know,
don't
surely
know.
can't get my...
Operate?
You can't get my personal information based on the fact that I'm a Cancer, right?
I don't
Right?
think you fit the typical Cancer stereotypes.
Do you think he's just pretending for clout?
It's
Do you want me
possible.
to? Do you want me to post my passport with my birth address? Self.
If it doesn't have 1, 2, 3 at the start, we know you're lying.
I wouldn't have told you that if I didn't change it. It was terrible. Think of me in pain.
We were just talking about double bluffs. Okay, we were just talking
True.
about.
Think of
Yeah,
how much
it's
pain I
so
was for
obvious
4
that you would
years.
never do it. It's the best thing to do.
Yeah. Think about me in physical pain for like 4 years, not being able to tell anyone about the 1 to 3 on my like debit card. Do you know how much I suffered? Do you know what I went through? But damn.
I do. Like that's been my PIN number for a decade, and I haven't told anyone.
Oh. You should probably go change that now.
Can I make it 4-5? Maybe
4, 5, 6? That sounds secure. Is he gonna go for a swordsman out of Gurfla? These city names. Okay, Riders from Barden. He was trying to pop tech. He was doing the thing. He was trying to pop like a tech, so he took a tech before taking the ruin. Thing. Does the timer work like in chess? No, so you get a time per turn based on your city and unit count.
Are you sure
And it
about
doesn't
because
carry
I've
over.
noticed like it seems like in the last game Barter had like a minute of time, and then there's like 3.5 from Arthur, and the time didn't go away when he ended. We'll see it here when he ends his
Oh,
turn.
maybe they've changed it for the tournament. It would make sense where you
For
can
the
like if you do your
tournament, to
turn
encourage faster
fast.
time. Yeah.
Interesting. That would make sense given the timed nature of the streams and the event. Yeah, I might be completely wrong, so I was focused on the game, but I wasn't looking at the clock.
Oh, our Discord Foogies are covering the clocks on my stream.
Oh no, you can't.
I guess
look
you can
at
see
my,
it in the top right corner.
my beautiful talking. Yeah, 5:46. It just went up, so it's chess clock format.
Interesting.
I've zoomed
One
in
thing-
so I could. Sorry.
Sorry. One
Go
thing that I've been asking this whole stream is like, is there like a Scholar's Mate version of Polytopia? Is there a way you can win in like the first 5 turns?
You remember
think
when
he
you
almost
didn't
did
defend your
that.
cities and I just scooted in a
Okay,
boat into your
assuming you're
city?
both assuming you're both competent players. I guess that wouldn't happen in a, that doesn't really make a good equivalence then for a Scholar's Mate. But you know what I mean? Like, can a competent esports professional here win out really quickly just by some risky, quick strategy?
We did see some stuff like
Yeah, I
that
think that's
in
the emoji tribe.
Yeah.
The desert
Okay.
ones that start with riders. They can basically ignore economy and everything, just spam riders and hope for the best, and then either that works or it doesn't.
So was there someone with that tribe earlier today?
Oh yeah, they
They
lost.
did pick up one game with that strategy, but
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
they lost
Yeah, I
overall.
assume it wouldn't work multiple times over.
Well, it's also you're up against that, so it's like you're playing the tribe that's very good at rushing someone down when you know you're playing the tribe that's very good at rushing someone down. You know, like whoa, the tribe that's good at rushing down is very good at rushing down. Who would? I can't believe they're rushing me down.
Yeah.
Oh, pop in cap. For Imperius. You are right, that is chest log. Rip his crown. Yeah, sorry, they a split second power cut. They were sabotaging my beautiful coverage of Barter making a comeback here with those forges.
Mhm.
Why is he so cautiously looking at the concept of the migrants to his tribe?
What are you
Maybe
applying
he's.
here?
He just looked at the reward for that, about getting migrants, for like 5 minutes, and like he can't interact with that. Like, there's no option there. Why is he just? I don't know why he was doing that. Like, what's the? Okay, was there some deep strategy I wasn't thinking? Was he trying to count the pop gain plus the capital level up? That was weird. Oh well. Oh, yeah, welcome back, Roundback. You got your crown back. Predictions?
A
My
turn-based game.
chat has the current prediction of 58% Slipping Boy, 42% Arthur.
Yeah, I mean... Super late game. I think Arthur still has this, he just has more land to work with. But Slimming Boy has a very big window to use his star advantage.
I think Barter's going to take this one here, but for the third
Well-
game 3.
It is scripted, so we know they'll go into a third game for the content.
Oh yeah.
Um,
A clean sweep for the World Finals? Could you imagine that?
It would have been a clean sweep for the World Finals entirely if the judges literally didn't rule against him for the first game, by the way. Okay, that's
literally
your
scripted
arc.
against him.
That's your arc,
Yeah.
right? The judges roll against him and says, okay, and then just wins every game afterwards. Barter's going for cloaks.
Damn right, okay.
And I think Imperius hasn't scouted some of his cities. I'm not sure if he knows that, but he could genuinely get like a completely hidden cloak. Because who's expecting turn 12 cloaks?
Not me, that's for certain.
Jillian is not. Jillian, which
I
technology
tried
is
and kept
cloaks?
killing them. I don't know, but I can't help but notice these guys don't seem to use the defenders very often, and I like those guys.
Did you not? Jillian is fake fan. She didn't watch the.
Wait. Oh, he just hovered over it. I thought he
Yeah.
was gonna
First
build
of all, they
one
have
as I said
defenders.
that.
Defenders make very
Oh.
efficient boats.
Oh,
And
wait,
the
yeah, I
game
see
previously, they spammed defenders like 2 games.
Okay.
Okay. Sorry.
Pretend I didn't say that then.
Is Jillian advised she did not pay attention during the stream?
I'm trying. No, I'm not.
So I'm just sitting here. I'm like, oh my god, yes, it's this cool game, and then
cool game. I like it, and I like this, and I like the production that's been going on, and to see how these games differ. This is the most Polytopia I've ever watched, so it's interesting
Okay.
to see how diverse it is.
Hold up. Let's talk about fake fans right now. Lemon Cake, what was his favorite movie?
That's true.
Whose favorite movie?
Arthur,
Slimming-
Imperious.
Arthur.
Oh, some random movie that I can't remember the name of, but Jenny went, "Oh my god, I love this very specific movie. That's like the
It's
Ice
not a
Dragon
specific
of
movie. They're very
series."
popular.
And then it's like the Ice Knife of video games or something.
Was that a
Everybody's
TMQ
paying
movie?
attention here, Lemon Cake. We're just paying attention to different things.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sorry, I don't watch movies.
I don't really either. It was the Now You See Me movies. They're about
That's
magicians
the
that do
ones.
heists. It has Jesse Eisenberg, Michael Caine, Woody Harrelson, Isla Fisher, Dave Franco, Morgan Freeman.
Oh, I know that one.
The Hulk who played Mark Ruffalo.
You know Morgan
It's a
Freeman, or you know
Yes.
the movie, or
I know Morgan Freeman out of every actor you just mentioned. That's the only
It
one
has
I
a
recognize.
stacked cast.
This is Polytopia, by the way, for those people wondering. Is there a new one coming out? This is what the conversation's now
Yeah.
moved on to the... Okay.
There is. There's so they did Now You See Me, Now You See Me 2, and Now You See Me 3 is in theaters right now, and I haven't seen it yet. But I
Ah.
love the first two movies. They're very good. Oh, Daniel Radcliffe, Harry Potter is in the second
Oh,
one.
I do know Daniel Radcliffe, yes.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
that was
yeah.
a beautiful... Oh my god, double beautiful Juggernaut by Imperious.
Yeah.
Sorry. Sorry to interrupt the movie thing, but...
What
No,
is a
game
juggernaut?
is that a giant in the water is a juggernaut?
If I'm...
Just put a giant on a boat and he becomes a juggernaut?
If we are allowed a very, dare I say, a short story, for me, it actually will
Yes,
be a
we're
short
allowed to
story,
tell a
relatively.
story.
But it's
Please do not be quoting X-Men, but okay.
no, you'll it's a making fun of me kind of story. But I was told
favorite
later,
kind.
my third year of university, I was told in a group of friends that apparently I had rejected a girl, and I was like, I can't recall any of this recollection events of me rejecting someone. And I was informed in first year of university there was indeed a person I spoke with quite a bit. And then after a lecture, she apparently walked up to me and asked, "Do you want to watch a movie sometime?" And I said, "Sorry, I don't watch movies," and left. And apparently she was quite sad and did stop talking to me, which is fair and it's consistent. I just didn't pay much attention. But apparently I had, yeah. So, in terms of being clear with your intentions and communications, I would just like to say, please be extra clear. And
To be
you know,
clear, this is like
I
more
was
like
not
personally
rejecting them. I just don't watch movies.
This man hid his social security. You don't have social security numbers in Britain.
No, but we do have we do
Debit
have,
card number.
yeah.
This new piece of information is more unmasking than any piece of financial stuff ever could be.
Well, no, we have our not social security numbers. We do have in the UK, it's not like social security, but national insurance basically does a similar thing.
We have SIN in Canada, yeah, basically
Fair
the same
enough.
thing.
Oh, speaking of though, Rookie Tech, not EU5 sad. Sorry, this is EU0 or Civilization 8, depending on where from the franchise you're coming from. But hey, appreciate it. Thank you. That means, I think Imperious defends this. They just have talking about naval combat. It's just giants versus giants battling.
They get bigger when they go on the boat?
No, but they, when they go on the boat, I mentioned them doing like the splash thing.
The boat's bigger.
The boat's bigger. The like law behind that is they're so big that when they move the boat forward, they splash all the units around them and deal damage.
Oh, I was wondering what they meant by splash damage. They said
Yeah,
that
so
right.
they don't even need to attack. They if they move next on the unit, they like smack them.
Wow.
But there we go. Also, I did not see the giant landing on Makares. I was looking way too much at the Lustro front. But okay, no, Barda
He
is...
just took that city. Wow,
yeah,
yeah.
Barda, and he took it clean. Barda is pushing that, and
This guy's moving around in his chair a bit. He's
not too much behind for Imperious. I think he might be going to a third game. Yeah,
yeah, I can't really
he's
see.
dropping back from the seas. And Cloak's coming out of from Barda as well.
His income's way behind.
Yeah.
Especially after losing one of his cities, yeah.
My job on the stream is basically reminding you what the income situation is, and I'm happy to do that, and the score situation too. But I have to scroll up for that. So
The score situation
tougher.
is, yeah, like you can't see that immediately, and I mean it's a good way of scouting, but if you can just see the other person's stats. I will also say, Imperius, he's killed only one Barter unit so far, versus losing 5.
Oh, that's true.
So normally they've been trading pretty flat, but that is not a very efficient trade. Almost like back in the time when a certain player in this tournament would accidentally show off that he's beaten his opponent 5 times to 1 during their previous time playing. But I'm sure it's an accident.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
I'm gonna start stealing chat comments from the mainstream and pretend like they're my own observations.
Ah, smart. Yeah, I feel like if people are, very much involved in Polytopia, they're probably on the mainstream. I mean,
Yeah.
Speaking of though, a resignation from Imperius. It's just like the script
There
had
it is.
predicted.
Yeah.
We're going to the one final game to decide it all. Okay. What?
Damn.
Why is Imperius resigning woke? Please enlighten me on that.
Because, quote, I mean, not
Rome
quote,
has
this
fallen.
is coming from my own
Oh,
brain,
Rome has
because
fallen.
Arthur cannot stop the cloaks. That's why he resigned. That's,
Oh, is
yep.
this like a Skyrim thing then?
I don't know.
Oh, one of the
Like
people.
in Skyrim, what do they call like the storm
No,
cloaks,
yeah,
right? In
the
Skyrim?
Stormcloaks and
they're
the
like-
Imperials!
Yeah, they're like natives. They're like Nordics. and then
Imperius versus
Romans.
Border, yeah. Oh my
is
god, this is a
basically that.
Skyrim reference.
I actually did side with the Imperials for Skyrim, so
I've never played
I don't-
Skyrim, sorry.
In my Skyrim playthrough, I've been ignoring the main quest and just doing everything else because I don't really particularly like either.
did
of
you
them.
become a werewolf?
Yes!
They really pushed
And-
that upon me.
The leader of the Dark Brotherhood as well.
Okay, it didn't fit with how I saw my character, so I actually had to reload the game and not be a werewolf.
Yeah, I streamed almost every. Yeah, I streamed every bit of my Skyrim playthrough, and somehow nobody spoiled the werewolf plotline to me. So
How does
I
it
was,
end?
I
Oh,
was
sorry.
so shocked.
No spoilers, of course, but
I don't think I've actually finished it yet. I just went as far as I could to marry Farkas, and then I called
fair
it.
enough.
Sorry to distract, but just having a look at a Barda start, they have look how much
That's
hunting they
incredible.
have.
Yeah, but not a bad start for Imperius either, if I'm looking at that right.
All right, this is so
Won't
exciting.
complain. A lot of eventual lumber mills as well, so plenty of play for that. Ooh, but no early huts for Barda. That's gonna hurt.
You know, in Civ, you used to be able to get cities from huts, and they removed that because it was OP. But this game figured out that you just get a city from every hut, right?
I mean, that's in fact you had a ruin from Civ 5 to get those randomness back, and then that is the most disgusting explorer. He didn't even save and quit to the menu. He watched that explorer.
Watch that unfold.
because that was just such a disgustingly good explorer. My god,
Why is it so strong?
revealed
He
everything.
scouts
He
full
revealed,
scouts the enemy, right?
Mhm.
But
It revealed basically everything you actually care about.
see, this is how I knew Imperius was going to win. Not based on skill, but based on RNG.
Yeah.
True, he's been getting good RNG the whole time, apart from last game. You see, we had to throw in one bad RNG for it. Can't.
You should make a drama video. Was the Polytopia World Championship rigged? RNG?
Only if we can get what's this? Oh god.
Keemstar?
Lane?
There's so many of them. What's the one that was
Person?
Mr. Beast constantly finished? The Pegasus, the one that was like Mr. Beast is finished for like a month.
Oh my god.
I don't know.
It's Pegasus. I can't remember. Sorry.
The ones where China's economy is about to collapse and there's 20 different videos across 20 different months.
Yep. The Chinese economy is 2 months away from collapse for the last 2 years. Luck is part of skill. You should have just been better at being lucky. Like, that being said, Barter, what are you doing? Going past that hut? I think pretty aggressive.
Raise your
skill,
luck
I mean.
stat. Mhm.
I wonder if he's tired because this is like the 6th game in a row that he's played in the last like 2 hours.
God, imagine playing 6 games in a row of
Well,
the Pyrox campaign.
Yeah, but 6 games in a row where $10,000 is on the line in front of a crowd in which every move is going to be heavily scrutinized. I think that's more fatiguing than just playing a video game for 2 hours straight.
That is
Yeah, and
true.
he lost the first game, so like he had to win. This is
There's
the third
also
game where he had to win, or he's-
There's $10,000 on this one game, by the way.
Yeah.
Not to raise too many.
Is it all or nothing?
I'm not sure. I just saw
Is-
10k prize
Is there a
pool.
second prize? Okay. They might already be locked in, but yeah, you're right that this is the game. So if they're gonna feel the pressure, it's gonna be now.
Yep.
So why don't you tell us about what those lighthouses in the corner do again? They're quest givers.
So remember earlier when I said you have to explore every tile on the map to get a certain reward? I was wrong because they've updated the game since when I played that like a year and a half ago.
Okay.
Now when you discover the lighthouses, you gain population in the nearby cities. Or I think based on the, like, if you train a unit in a city and then that unit discovers the lighthouse, it goes to that city. And if you discover all 4, then you get the Eye of God, which is the monument for discovering everything. So you want to discover all 4 corners.
Makes sense.
You can also
like
see
this
who's
guy's-
discovered each corner because it updates live. So on the right, you can see that Imperius knows he's discovered the right corner and knows Barda hasn't. So you can kind of use that at a time to know when you've been scouted.
I see. Do you not see the animation from the enemy explorer?
No. The other thing to bear in mind, the enemy explorer is only shown to the to you, and also is calculated immediately, so you can skip the entire animation. By quitting.
Why do you think he's indexing to roads so fast here? This is not what typically we've... Sorry, sometimes we saw this
No.
from Imperius specifically.
That's true. I think it's a strategy that he likes. Early roads with riders is zoom, you get places faster, and it's an expensive way. It's an expensive way of paying for speed, but you're Imperius, you can afford it. And 4 cities versus 2 here. You know, well, about to get into 4. I think he's got the economy lead certainly. The other thing is now Barda's going to have a harder time capturing that middle village, and he's going to have a much better time contesting that because of the roads. I think it's something you want to do, but it's something you don't always. It's not something you're always able to afford to do.
Lots of riders coming out from Barda here.
There's gonna be rider on rider action, I think, on this one, which is interesting because we talked about a lot of the archers dominating early, but this is basically preemptively shutting down archers from both. Such a high rider density. Prediction: Barda will pull off sneak attack victory. We'll see. We'll see. Barda has, like, they can play around the back. Okay. You say that Imperius has immediately started roading him. Certainly quite aggressive. Is he gonna? He's gonna go for the cap. That might just be. Can he relieve that cap with 2 riders?
He's got a rider like in the Fog of War, I believe, there, but not looking good for Barda.
And that's definitely not a good thing for your economy.
So this one, it isn't over if they get the capital. It just takes.
This one is over for the capital specifically, yeah. And he just he might be able to giant push because of those nomads from the capital.
Oh my fucking god!
He just keeps getting bailed out by huts. We are genuinely just getting bailed out by huts. Oh my god. I'm not sure if he can. I think he have to take population growth, but if he giant pushes from the huts here, that's disgusting.
Like you said, 3/5 of a giant.
Yep. But I don't
Okay,
think he can't get math here unless he chops, but then he has no resource for anything yet. He can.
What does he need math for?
He can. He's 1 sawmill away from.
from
Sawmill
development,
to the right of Labaku is 2. Oh, he can't relieve the capital this game. Imperius wins.
Shit.
Well, there we go. Beautiful rushdown.
That's it?
He couldn't relieve the capital this game.
That was so
there we go.
fast.
Let's watch the interviews.
I can't. But GG's. everyone.
I will give you the link to the proper stream. Sorry, the stream for the commentator.
Yes, of course, everyone here, please do remain. Thanks for supporting the channel.
Sorry.
He chose to get.
He chops, but then he has no resource for anything yet.